Okay. We're live!
Yay!
Huzzah! We're live all the places.
Yeah.
Except, well, most
Instagram
of the
over
places.
here.
Yes. Here, we can angle this a little more.
Oh, that works better.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Amanda's in the house. Hey, how's it going? Yay. Oh, Beverly's on Instagram.
Oh my goodness. Hey.
Amanda is on YouTube.
Eugene's on Instagram.
Oh man. Hello. Good morning. Welcome to an episode of More Merry, which is awesome. And we're here with a special guest today. Yay.
Is this like I guess this is a face reveal for me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Here
Hi.
she is, the mastermind behind Tea Spectral.
Like I should just sort of
like
do the queen wave
around. Yay.
Yeah.
Hi, Beverly.
Hey.
Hi, Amanda.
Oh.
This is my surprise guest for today.
Hi.
And we are talking about tea stuff, and we thought it would be super wonderful to do. Things for the hearts. Things for the hearts, guys.
Oh, yay.
Yeah, so, man. So do you want to tell a little bit about yourself?
Wow.
You know Tea Spectral Teas, obviously.
I'm the tea hontier. Hi, everyone. I'm the one that does all the blending. I don't know where to look. I guess here.
Oh, the collab was amazing. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. Oh, hi.
Hi, Victoria.
Hey.
Hi. Oh, my
Thanks for
goodness.
joining us.
It's a tea party.
Yeah. Wow.
Beverly's over on YouTube. Also, new teacup alert.
Oh, here we go. Oh,
This is the front. This is the back.
Cheers. You have to sip with these.
You
They're
do.
adorable.
I found this yesterday. Right? Aren't they so pretty? And even just the plates. I found them at a Goodwill, and they're in perfect condition. They came in a little set and everything.
Ta-da!
Yes.
I like that they're a darker rose.
I
You
do
don't
too.
See that very often. So
yeah. Thank you, Victoria.
Yeah.
Yeah. So obviously, this is the Tea Spectral behind my tea collaboration, which is very exciting.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for. Oh, you're drinking Irish breakfast?
Yum.
Ooh, that's what I've been drinking a lot nowadays. What are you guys drinking? Let me know. We're actually drinking my blend, the Miss Mary Lou's Morning Rose Garden, which is delicious.
I mean, you break in the rose teacups with the rose tea
Exactly.
garden.
Yeah, this is the first time we've ever used these.
No, I feel honored.
Oh. Yeah, as soon as they were over, I was like, nope, rose teacup time, rose tea. We're doing it. I'm that person. I don't care. You're about to have Yorkshire and a biscuit. I had the last of my Yorkshire,
God.
Beverly, yesterday. I had ordered more, and I'm just about out. So
I love their little, I don't know if you've seen it, but they have their version of a food truck, but it's the Yorkshire tea truck.
What?
Yeah.
Where is that? Not here, probably.
It's not here, but I've seen them go to farmers.
Yeah, you got me addicted hardcore. Yep. So we're here today to talk about the collection in general and to kind of get your feedback, how did you like the launch? How did you like the selection? How did you like the teas? You're drinking a citron tea. That's okay.
Okay, that stuff's addicting too.
Oh, yeah.
I love citron tea.
Hi, Emma Hart.
Hi. Oh, hey,
Nice
Amarita. How you doing?
Beverly wants candles.
Okay, we'll definitely look into candles.
We'll definitely look into candles.
Yeah.
For sure.
Any feedback on the blends? I mean, at this point, with how popular they are, we should definitely look into bigger versions of them.
So, yeah, because it's interesting because people had a lot of different favorites. So if we were going to get more of a tea, it's which one do we do? Do we do all of them? Do we do one of them? it's a lot of things to figure out, a lot of really exciting things to figure out.
And I mean, obviously to bring that much in. Oh, the tiki. Yes. Tiki. Tiki's not part of this, but it's my summer blend right now. It's actually inspired after Dole Whip. I don't know if anyone caught that note.
Did you know that at Club 33 this summer, it's the summer of tiki?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, literally. So you are so on brand.
It just happened.
Oh yeah. Oh hell
That's
yeah.
Cool.
Okay, so I love the Mary tea and the Jacob tea, but I don't think I drank the kitty tea. It tasted like butter to me. And Amanda said all of them.
All of them.
That's totally fair. Having the sage and stuff with like fruit notes like that can totally
get that savory, creamy note.
Which is like what I love about it so much. And Amanda says all of them. Okay, great. Are we, I don't know.
I mean, if you had to pick one.
I mean, obviously it would be mine. Because I'm super biased.
Right?
Yeah, the only thing I'm hesitant is I've heard like people are pretty split between what their favorite is between mine and Jacob's.
I mean, another thing I was thinking of is maybe you guys can tell me, like, the holidays are coming. Maybe like smaller tins, like you guys can create your own stocking stuffers and gift sets.
Oh, that would be so good.
Yeah.
Okay, I added milk. I think that was wrong because I tried Jacob without. Yeah, Jacob's is definitely better without milk, especially because it's a more citrus tea. So it can curdle the milk if you're not careful.
Oh, yeah. Be careful, especially if it's, I think there's like orange peel in that. Sometimes that might, if you brew it too steep. We'll see.
Tip from the pro. Yeah. Be careful with citrus teas.
And hibiscus.
And hibiscus teas with milk.
Yeah.
Because it can do that.
Yeah.
So let's see. I haven't been able to try your teas yet, but when I was reading your blends, they sound delicious. I personally love more dark teas, but I'm always open to trying different flavors. Oh, no worries, Victoria.
Okay.
We sold out really fast.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
It was like 10 days for the second launch and 9 hours.
9 hours for the first launch.
9 flipping hours.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. A tea advent calendar.
I've heard of
seen
those.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, that's a great idea. Oh my goodness.
And then I can put some essentials in there because I know I have like about like a good dozen teas, and then I could add like a classic Earl Grey.
Aw, that would be so
Maybe.
nice.
I mean, it'd be cool to work with like a paper company locally.
Yes. Yeah. Get that local business on. Also, a thing that we're hoping to do when we do relaunch these in a bigger size is to have sustainable packaging be a thing.
Yeah.
Ooh, candle tea light size.
We could do that.
Oh, thank you, Victoria.
Oh,
we were so shocked that we sold out of the collection so fast. We were having conversations I was not expecting to have like really early.
Yeah.
Like within hours. It was crazy.
And we were, even when we made the collection, we were like, should we put it all out? Should we hold some back? And
we put it all out and it still didn't matter.
Yeah.
Hi, life is a cup of tea.
Hi.
Oh my goodness. I wasn't shocked. I knew getting you two together would be genius. Well, Beverly, it's all thanks to Beverly that we even know each other at all. So
the story behind that is Beverly actually won the Chin Chin giveaway in December. So I ended up giving her the teas, and she did an unboxing live, and I guess you caught that, right?
I did. I watched it.
Yeah.
And well, since then, but even then, I still didn't really look into you too much. It wasn't until I spoke at your...
Yeah. So another thing I do is, hi, Spectral Tea Co. They're awesome. They're on the East Coast. They have really high quality teas.
Yes. Shout out to
Spectral Tea.
Spectral Tea Co. Awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, they're awesome. Maybe we should have them as a guest sometime.
Oh, that would be great.
Yeah, but I run a nonprofit with my husband, and we've had it for about 10 years now. It's Azure Lorica, and it's bringing theater to people in like a safe space, and it allows creators to open up and try different things. We're actually doing a live reading if anyone can come to Pasadena in August we're going to be doing a bunch of live script readings. So
that'll be really, really fun. Yeah. And for her nonprofit, they were looking for people to speak on panels at a convention.
Yeah.
Or at a film festival rather. And they asked Jacob and I for our podcast to be a part of it.
Yeah.
We met. She fed us tea and macarons, and it was just ridiculous. And we were friends and still are. Let's see. Victoria, would you guys make blends specifically for the holidays, like Halloween, not necessarily pumpkin spice, but other blends that could be themed that holiday?
So I do seasonal blends.
She does every season. Like I featured her spring blend Silk Ribbon, which was the like chocolate and rose one. Oh my God.
Yeah. And then it's actually one of our top sellers that's coming in. It's Sweater Weather.
Yeah.
Which is a pumpkin spice, Victoria. So
it's a special pumpkin spice.
Yeah, I kind of like to call it like the pumpkin creme brulee because it doesn't really have that like hard chai note, but it's more like a buttery sweet.
It was so good. And it's decaffeinated.
Yes.
Which is amazing because like I need exciting decaffeinated teas in my life. So watch out for that coming back in the fall. We're just finishing up the summer blend Tiki. So that's almost gone.
Yeah.
So
yeah, that's selling out pretty fast. And then the flash sale happened. So yeah. Any other questions?
We should live stream the talks. Oh, the panel talks.
Oh, we should.
That's a great idea.
Yeah.
We can definitely do that next time.
Yeah.
And thanks, Amanda. It was a great first panel. Yeah, it was the first time I had ever done a panel. I guess it was good, like...
It was good practice for VidCon.
Good practice for VidCon.
Little did we know.
Yeah, no, didn't know at all. I love pumpkin spice from down for trying that blend. Yes.
Yeah.
It's so good. I tried some of it. I tried some of it earlier in the year, and I was like...
Yeah, I think I was... Because it was storming. So in February, I just did like a quick release of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it was like... It was really, really rainy this past winter in Los Angeles, so...
Yeah, and because it's... I mean, it's a seasonal blend, but it's still like my third top seller. Which is crazy if you think about that.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
People love their pumpkin spice. Yeah. Oh, Beverly says, do it for donations. So if you did it on YouTube, people could donate as they watch.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah, that's a great idea. Good. Dang, Beverly.
Dang, girl.
We're going to be like, I should get a notebook.
We need a committee.
I know, right? Hey, Eugene, you want to take notes? I'm sorry. You don't
Shout
have
out to Eugene.
Shout out to Eugene, who's very patiently drinking tea on the couch.
Yeah, and he's also the guy that does the tea spectral posts on Sundays. So, shout out to you.
I'm a great brainstormer. It's my talent. Heck yes, you are, Beverly. Oh, and Amanda. Oh, Amanda says hi, Eugene. Says hello.
He does the wave.
What are your personal favorite flavors? And Beverly says hi, Eugene, as well. What is your personal favorite flavor?
So I really put my heart and soul into Daydreamer.
Daydreamer? Explain what Daydreamer is if you guys haven't looked at the website, because this tea it's dumb. It's so good.
I wanted something that was like deep botanical, but not your predictable. So I threw in a little passion fruit with it. Yeah. So it's basically a rose-based tea with lavender, and then it has notes of bergamot and passion fruit mixed into it.
It's really magical and wonderful. And Victoria also says hi, Eugene.
Yes.
My favorite is probably what we're drinking right now, which is why we made it. I love a really good black tea that is not overly pointed, that's not overly tannin-y, something that is smooth and lovely but dark.
And the rose does a really good job of keeping that in check.
Exactly. So adding rose and then fresh bergamot oil on top of it. I mean, that's literally why this tea happened.
Yeah.
Is because those are all of my favorite things in a tea.
Yeah.
Beverly asks, what's your second collab going to be themed around?
I'm not going to spoil it, but it does have to do with sweater weather. and it is somebody that you are very familiar with.
It's not her next collaboration is not with me.
No, not per se.
Not per se.
Yes.
Maybe a little, but it's mostly with someone else.
You've seen her on the feed before.
You have. Beverly, you're going to freak out when you find out who the collab is with.
Yeah.
So that's very exciting.
Yeah.
No cheaters here. I don't know what you're talking about. Ooh, so exciting.
Do you want to talk more about, I don't know, the other blends? I mean, I think it's really interesting you brought up the fresh bergamot, because that's really what gives it just that mellow flavor.
So yeah, like the why behind the blends sort of a thing.
Yeah. I mean, walk us through it.
Yeah. So my tea was obviously all my favorite things, my perfect tea in a tea, which is why it exists. And I can't believe that it exists. Like, that still blows my freaking mind. And then the next tea for Jacob and I had been talking because I had the idea to do the tea time fam thing. And I was like, well, 3 teas is a perfect collection. What is the theme going to be? How am I going to do this? And I was like, well, my tea time fam is you guys. And then my little family, my actual family, it worked really well. Do you use a lot of essential oils in your tea mixes or more dry herbs and flowers?
I try to do a 50-50. I think, I don't know, for those who have tried tea spectral tea, I'm sure you've noticed, like, I go for that aesthetic.
Oh, yeah. No, all of the teas are stunning. I have a friend who I told to order some from you because she has this company called The Apothecist. And she's setting things in resin.
Oh, that's cool.
And she had set some like baby's breath in a necklace. And I was like, you need to do this with tea. Tea Spectral has the most beautiful aesthetic teas. So, like,
I just really wanted something that people could, like, go to every day, but it just was like a play on the senses, you know? So that's why I mix the layers. I mean, think of it like perfuming, Amanda. Like, I like to mix, like, the scent, obviously, but I also like just the visual effect of it.
Yeah, well, because there are some teas where it's like all oils used, but then you just don't get the flavor payoff.
Yeah.
And then some teas that are all just herbs in there, and then you don't get as much of like a visceral kind of reaction. So, ooh, necklaces, candles, advent calendars. I need to rob a bank. Yeah, seriously.
Yeah.
Right? No, you should hit up Abby, who runs The Apothecist.
We'll see.
She's a delight. I love her so much.
I mean, with the holidays coming around, everybody wants, you know, those unique little gifts.
Oh, yeah, totally.
Yeah.
I'm going to get some more tea. Would you like some more tea?
Sure.
Also, can we talk about how stunning her ensemble is with the embroidery?
So Victoria says, with tea you're currently drinking now, how should you take it? I normally add milk and see it come to the top with like 2 teaspoons of sugar. But I know not all teas. So I think what you really need to look for, Victoria, is anything with a citrus note or like something sharp and like, I guess, slightly sour. You should definitely be careful, or like just check if the milk is going to curdle or not play well with it.
For sure. Also, side note, Amanda, I'm using your strainer you gave me for the tea spout. So the tea is loosey-goosey, beautiful. You can see the rose petals floating around.
Show Instagram.
Hello, Instagram. Look at this stunning tea. I'm straining it as we go because these teas do not oversteep. And you can see all the rose petals in there and everything. So
Morgan's Brew Tea has joined us. Hello, how are you? Thank you for joining us.
I'm here too.
Oh, she's here. Tea break.
I had to get more tea. You know how that goes.
But honestly, I mean, the thing I love about my teas is it's not just an Assam or just a Ceylon. It's definitely blended to where you can sort of, you know, pick a preference. Like you were saying, they don't really oversteep.
No, I haven't come across many teas that you can oversteep, because as a hardcore black tea lover, I have to be really conscious and really careful about what black teas I use, because on average, I usually have to brew them lower and at a lower temperature and for a shorter amount of time, just to make sure there are no bitter flavors. But with these teas, I don't have to worry about that. Oh, and also the tea I'm currently drinking, we're drinking it straight right now, but I also love it with...
It's really good as a milk tea.
It's really good with like oat milk and maple syrup.
Yeah.
It's magical, like seriously magical. Beverly says, I can be here for brainstorming. You can pay me in tea. For real,
I
though.
mean, you know, we could.
Oh, how should you take the kitty's tea? That one I would not add milk to. I would add a little bit of maple syrup or some kind of sweetener to the Hobbits'
Yeah, I was
blend.
about to suggest like a honey or something.
Yeah,
like that.
something, which is why using things like maple syrup or honey, if you have honey, are really great with something like that, because then you can actually use the flavor of your sweetener as a complement to the tea itself. Oh, here we go.
Have you used your cold infusion of teas as an ice cube?
So like brew the teas and then ice and then freeze it in an ice cube tray?
I have not tried.
I haven't tried that either.
That would be interesting. Oh,
that would be really, really good.
View. Let's see. Hold on.
Oh, they want to be like a dual screen.
Sure.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Awesome. Try it again without milk. Yeah. I need to give up cow juice anyway. Yeah, totally give it a try. Just add sweetener, and I think you'll be pleasantly surprised. We have a guest over on Instagram with us.
Hi.
Hello.
How's it going?
Hi, okay.
So are you Morgan behind Morgan's Brew Tea? Yes.
That's
awesome.
amazing.
Pleasure to meet you. Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, we should cheer.
Oh, yeah.
Cheers, sir.
Cheers.
Yeah.
All right.
Awesome. We have not tried that yet.
We haven't. No. Does it work? Do you do it sort of, you put some kind of...
We do it with ice, with green cheese, herbal infusion, and drink infusion.
Wow.
Dang, that's really smart.
Nice with gin, vodka, Bacardi, or Prosecco.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, gosh.
We should try that. I just finished a soiree in March where we did tea-infused cocktails, and that would have really helped. So, yeah.
That would have tried tea-infused gins?
Yes. I actually served Daydreamer like that with a little bit of blueberry puree. And I also did, what else did I do gin with? I did the Phoenix.
Phoenix.
I did the Phoenix, which is an oolong with lemongrass and like fermented peach in it.
Yeah.
And that came out stunning. So
what about distilled tea-infused gins?
that we have not tried.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That sounds amazing.
We have an Earl Grey, Indian spice, and cherry rhubarb, 42%.
Wow.
You taste the gin first.
Uh-huh.
And the overtone of the tea afterwards.
Oh, that's cool. That's really cool.
Also, do you like honey wine?
Yes, mead. Yes.
Mead?
Mead's
Have you ever tried tea-infused mead?
I actually have. I've tried a ginger mead before. It was really good. They did ginger and elderflower with, I believe, what tea? Yeah, they just did like a standard black tea.
Yeah. Was the mead above 10% or below alcohol?
I believe it was slightly above 10%. It was at Honey Pie. They're in Anaheim. Ooh. Really cool. Yeah.
No, we've got we could have 15 to 25 flavored meads, but they're 5.5%, and we use them as a mixer to go with any other drink or as a wine.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Wow.
Something different.
Yeah, definitely.
Do you use tea as a cooking agent, as an ingredient in cooking?
I mean, we've baked with our tea.
Yeah,
before.
just baking specifically, but I've never used tea as a like.
I've used it as a stock for a soup or a casserole.
Ooh. I mean, I know that like in Korean cultures, they'll take like genma chai or something like that and use it for like umami flavor. Am I saying that right?
Umami.
Umami? Yeah.
There's a suggestion for it. Do you eat any pastas? Rice, couscous, spaghetti?
Yeah.
It's very bland, isn't it? Ever thought of putting tea into the water and flavouring the base material?
Ooh, into the water you boil the pasta in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder.
Oh,
So the other thing you can do with black teas is break the teas down into a powder. You make breads with them, pizza bases. You can flavour butters with them. If you're doing any icing on a cake or whatever, you're changing, going back to the alcohol. Use amide to liquidize the icing instead of using water.
That's a great idea.
Yeah.
What kind of tea do you suggest for using with like pasta water for spaghetti?
Okay. You can either use a green tea or nettle, sage, and mint. We've got one called Counting Sheep, which is chamomile, lemon balm, rose petals, and lavender. Lemongrass and ginger. If you want to go over the top, do Pure Earth or Lapsam Souchong. Lapsam Souchong as a stock
That's a
goes
good
nice
one.
for the
That's a great
beef stew
one,
or tomato soup.
Yeah, that's a great one. I have some of that in the house.
Do you do any DIY?
I do
Like
some
work with wood?
DIY. Yeah.
Well, I use cold tea as a wood stainer.
Oh.
That's brilliant.
I think I've seen like
It's just a few things you can
coffee,
do.
but not tea.
I've seen,
Yeah.
If you've got a good stabilizer, then you can use it as a dye for material.
Oh yeah, I've seen it used as dyes, but I've never heard of doing that as a wood stainer. I have an upcoming wood project coming up.
Oh, there you go.
And I should absolutely use that, especially because it's for a smaller space, and I know that using stained wood in smaller enclosed spaces can be kind of toxic. So using tea is absolutely what I should do.
Yeah.
That'd
be cool.
We based in we've got a friend down in Cornwall who's a painter, and he uses cold infusions as watercolouring for different paintings to do skies and light teas.
That's amazing.
Just tea.
Do you have a blog where you
right.
put all these ideas?
Yeah. Do you have like
Or a website where you talk about this stuff?
We're not too keen, not too up on websites. We play around with it. This is the first time I've had a conversation over a phone with people like yourselves.
Oh, well, we're honored. Thank you.
Yeah, we're
Thank
so
you for joining
honored.
us.
You know,
We're
we're a small tea company in mid Wales and in the UK.
Oh.
We're trying to get people to use teas infusion as an ingredient for cooking or mix it with alcohol. And when you mix it with alcohol, it's never ending because there's so many different fusions and teas were there. It'll take you a lifetime to go through them, and it's very enjoyable.
That sounds. Cool. I'm so inspired in so many ways, and I have the urge to get doing stuff.
Yeah. But the first thing we started with was when we had a party, and everybody liked ice cubes, so we made tea infused ice cubes.
That's so cool.
15 different flavoured ice cubes, and the party went on till very early in the morning. Because they started using the ice cubes, then they started making cocktails, and it had a really good party.
Where can people buy your tea?
Yeah.
Well, the company's called Morgan's Brew Tea Company. Just have a look at morgansbrew.co.uk or Morgan's Brew
Yes,
on the website.
That's correct. Awesome.
I
So-
will definitely look into that.
Yeah, and we put your tea company name on the YouTube stream as well. So
Yeah.
Everyone
Yeah.
has
You-
been
you-
loving your ideas. They want to see it happen.
Yeah.
They think you're a genius.
yeah,
You're drinking rose tea at the moment, yeah?
yes,
Rose
Earl Grey.
Rose Earl Grey.
Mhm,
Rose Earl Grey.
mhm.
Okay. If you get a rose tea using a black tea and rose petals, using the teas, the black tea in them, the tannins are fairly strong. So if it does go cold, within a couple of hours it'll split. But you've got a 2-hour or 3-hour window to use the teas either as a cordial or an ice cube to go with Prosecco or Champagne.
We'll just have to try that.
We are going to have to
You're
try
gonna try it.
all of this. All right. Thank you so much for your ideas.
Okay.
We're going to head
Yeah.
back to our YouTube stream. You
Yeah.
have been so lovely. It's been
Yeah.
so nice to meet you, Morgan. And thank you for all of the
You're
work
welcome.
you're doing with tea and
Nice to
encouraging
meet you
people
both
to be
too.
adventurous.
You have a good one.
Cheers now. Bye.
Cheers. Oh, he did it.
Oh, he's got it.
Well, that was a pleasant surprise.
Yeah.
And how wonderful was that?
I mean, the tea community is just phenomenal. I mean,
Yeah.
that's why I love marketing in the tea community. I just feel like everybody's so
Let me move the microphone back to
that would
us.
probably help. But yeah, the tea community is just warm and welcoming.
And Beverly, he's based in the UK.
yeah,
So if you want to look up Morgan's Brew Tea Company, I know I'm going to look up Morgan's
Mhm.
Brew Tea Company, and I am going to be experimenting with
we'll
all
have to
kinds of
follow up with
things.
those ice cubes.
Oh, yeah. The ice cubes, the pasta sauce,
Mhm.
and all of this stuff. Oh man, that'd be because I have gotten from people in the past, they really want to see more recipes on my
Yeah.
channel from people that know me that watch the show because I cook all the time and I love it. And they're like, Mary, you're really good at this. You should do it more online. But finding ways to integrate it into the content I already have has been kind of difficult. There's only so many like pumpkin spice muffins
Yeah,
and whatnot that you can make. So
probably tea infused. Yeah.
yeah, Beverly's like, I want to see all this on the channel, lady. Yeah, no, 1,000%. I need to make a list. That was freaking wonderful.
This Amanda says the tea sorbet.
Oh,
So I need to learn about this tea sorbet because she commented earlier about tiki being a tea sorbet, which I bet would be phenomenal.
yeah, that
Oh.
would be incredible.
Yeah.
You freeze it. Dang, we need to make this because it's summer.
Yep.
And here we are drinking hot tea in my apartment
With the air conditioner on, of course.
Yeah. So I hope you guys loved that little surprise interview
Yeah.
with Morgan's woohoo.
Hello.
How about make the microphone better with Morgan of Morgan's Brew Tea
Mhm.
Company, tea flavored ice cream. Heck yeah! I know like matcha ice cream. I actually like.
Oh,
There's
I've
a place
had
in town that does it
lavender.
well. I've had
Oh,
lavender
yeah.
too. It's real, not lavender honey.
Mhm.
Hmm. So good. You're cheating on you on Morgan's site.
Oh no.
I need to look at his website ASAP. Like all of that stuff, I'm like, I want that in a blog. I want to read it.
That would be awesome. Like imagine like a weekly post.
Yeah.
So Morgan, if you're listening,
Morgan, if you're listening,
we want a blog.
we want a blog. Look into
Yeah.
starting one.
Yeah.
I need to follow. I'm going to follow them on Instagram right now.
Mm-hmm.
So, Morgan's
Uh,
Brew.
is that them? No.
Morgan's
There it
Brew
is.
Tea. There it is. This is what their Instagram page looks like, just so you know. Are you
Mhm.
all a fan of sweet tea? I'm from South Texas, and it's an essential beverage. I love sweet tea.
Yes.
There is a time and a place for it, and we are reaching that time and a place. That's a part of the reason why I do kind of like a cheat sweet tea, because to make a true sweet tea, you have to brew it hot, load it with sugar while it's hot, let it dissolve, and then ice it. But I usually just cheat and then do maple syrup in my cold brew tea. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Amanda's a Southerner as well. Ooh, they have Moroccan mint, nettle, and fennel. You love nettle tea? Yes.
So I have an orange tree. Remember Oswald the orange tree? And
she names her citrus trees. It's the best.
Yeah.
So more about Oswald the orange tree.
So Oswald the orange tree is currently blooming. So what I do is I'll boil it with some black tea, slices of orange, and then I put like a cinnamon stick in it, and then I do my sweet tea that way. Yeah.
Do you do the whole slice or do you just the peel?
I do the whole slice.
Dang,
it's good.
That's brave.
So
Usually,
it gets
if
juicy.
I do it, would you juicy? See, I usually just. And she also has a lemon tree in her yard named Madame Leota.
Yeah.
So
should we give like bonus points for anyone that's guessing like a recurring theme on how I name my trees?
On how, yeah, right. Oswald and Madame Leota.
Yeah.
Madame Leota, the lemon trees.
Yep.
Yeah, that method. It sounds amazing. Oh, that's so great. We have two Southern gals watching us. So yeah, I love sweet tea. But for me, there's a time and a place, and I usually just reserve it for hot weather.
Mm-hmm.
And shout out to Beverly, who's watching right now, our wonderful, magical British friend who actually tried a cold brew tea. Because in England, iced tea is not a thing.
Yeah.
Tea is just tea, and it's taken with milk, sometimes sugar. And Beverly was brave and tried the cold brew, actually of Jacob's blend.
That's a great one.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. You've been to parties where they make it that same method, but they add brandy to the mix.
Oh, girl.
Oh.
That's dangerous.
Yeah, no, that's a good way to not realize just how much alcohol you're consuming. It was very strange. I understand. I believe it. I'm sure if I went to England and tried a classic something, I'd be like, this is weird. I like it, but it's weird.
Nice.
Oh man, what company is this? Golden Star Imports? Never heard of them.
No idea.
I need more tea again. I'll be right back.
What was different about it, Beverly?
Oh, you don't have to.
Out of curiosity. Oh.
Everybody say thank you, Eugene, for giving us more tea.
Yes.
Thanks, Eugene. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I didn't want to steal the pot over here because Eugene's drinking it too.
Yeah.
Amanda says, thanks, Eugene. It was nice, but so different. Yeah, I totally understand. Everyone is joining the thanks, Eugene chorus. Because you expect it to be hot, but it's cold, and then the taste was different when you tried it hot. And Beverly,
thanks,
Victoria,
Eugene.
Thanks, Eugene, all the people.
So it's really interesting because, on my journey of becoming a tea sommelier, there are actual iced tea sommeliers, which I was telling Kristen about. She was talking about, she brewed the teas iced on her end.
Yeah.
But Beverly, what you're looking for is like a hit of like the fruit flavors first, and then it should have like the tea bite at the end, but it's more towards the back of the mouth. I'm wondering if that's probably how it tasted to her, because it definitely changes flavor and I guess texture. Is that a safe way of saying it?
Yeah, and she brewed it as a sun tea, which is a really great way to bring out the fruity notes and to have it just be super balanced and lovely. Pretty much exclusively how I brew iced tea now is cold brew, and coming this Tuesday I'm doing a how to cold brew episode.
Awesome.
So sneak peek for the live fam.
There you go.
Yeah, I'm doing a step-by-step how to cold brew tea, and it's just so lovely. It was different when you did it in the sun than in the fridge. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, yay. I'm glad you're excited for cold brew episode. I haven't filmed the talking portion yet. I'm going to be doing that later today. But I've made all the tea and filmed all of like the fancy footage and stuff. And I just have to try to not drink it. So I still have some left to drink on camera. I've been making my tea the British way since I was in high school. Since I lived in the South, it's definitely not common to have tea with milk and sugar. It's either sweet or Mexican herbal teas. Yeah, absolutely. It's funny. So the story of how I started drinking tea in general, as a like child, as a small human, I was like, I want to like tea. And I tried just like a Lipton tea bag at a diner. And I was like, this is bitter and I don't like it. So I put like 4 sugar cubes in it and some milk.
And that's how
I started. Yeah, absolutely.
No, I started with Lipton too. I actually used to throw I'd get cinnamon from the pantry and throw it in.
Oh, you were a tea blender since you started. Your mom told you that hot tea cools you down. It does actually. Like especially in places like Turkey where having hot tea is a thing and it gets really, really warm over there. I guess it helps regulate your body temperature in a way that acclimates you more to your environment and cools you down. So it is actually a thing. Yeah. It's just not an American thing.
No, actually, I don't know how true this is, but apparently iced tea was invented because there was a tea company at the World Fair and they couldn't sell their tea because it was like flaming hot. So then they put ice in it, and that's actually what started iced tea. Apparently.
No, the Boston Tea Party did not start iced tea. I actually had someone ask that very seriously in a history class in high school when we were learning about the Boston Tea Party. And they asked if that's where iced tea came from.
I just hear like the ba-dum-ba-dum.
Yeah,
yeah, there you go.
Yeah, it's really cool, Victoria. It does make sense. It feels, kind of like it should be the opposite at first glance, but yeah, that's really, really wonderful. And then so I started drinking basically sugar water with light tea in it. And my dad he always had Bigelow's Earl Grey in the house.
Oh, nice.
And so that's what I always drank. So Bigelow Earl Grey has a special place in my heart. Aww. It's one of the most nostalgic teas ever. And then I had to stop drinking milk, so I just did black tea with sugar. And then as I got more into tea and really paying attention to the flavors and everything, I started just drinking it plain, no milk, no sugar. And it's only within the last 6 months or so, or like 6 months to a year, that I've been dabbling with drinking it in the classic English style. And I love it because it brings out different flavors. There's no right or wrong way to drink it. It's however you enjoy it.
Yeah.
So
absolutely.
Yeah. So eating ice cream in the snow works the same.
Oh,
I don't know.
Okay, I'm sorry, but that's like an LA tradition to just have ice cream when it's really cold.
Oh yeah. No,
really
I'm definitely
cold for us, right?
60 degrees.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, get out the winter jacket. Do you add tea facts to your packaging? If not, I think that would be super cool. I love to learn new things all the time, and that would be great. Or tea trivia. That's a great idea.
I mean, I am planning on picking up the blog again.
Yes. Oh, yeah. She's relaunching her blog.
Yeah.
Tell them where they can find you.
So it's in the works, but it's going to be the Tea Hauntier. And it's just tea facts, tea recipes. We're going to be going around LA. It's pretty much just revolves around life outside of the tea spectral world.
But still within the tea kind of community. Beverly's a blogger as well.
Oh,
Shout out to Blooming Mindfulness.
Nice.
Beverly's blog, if you want to go Shout out, she talks a lot about chronic illnesses and dealing with the day-to-day of being a disabled human, which I really appreciate because I can relate.
Yeah.
And also by meditating and practicing mindfulness and the impact it can have on your life. So
nice.
Beverly's amazing. Go check out Blooming Mindfulness.
We should have guest blogging once it finally.
Right?
That would be awesome.
Yes, guest blogs.
Yes.
Amanda asks, have you ladies tried non-dairy creamer instead of milk? Boba Milk uses it.
Oh, okay. Yes. Well, you've been doing
as well.
oat milk, right?
I've been doing oat milk, but it's not technically like a non-dairy creamer like you buy at the store. I have tried it before in tea. The only thing is non-dairy creamers usually come very, very sweet. So if I do use a non-dairy creamer, like a vanilla non-dairy creamer, then I won't add anything else to it.
I used to have this one growing up that was like soy, but it was just pure, like mixed with pure cane sugar. So yeah, it was really sweet.
Oh, dang. Yeah. Oh yeah, boba milk tea uses it. I had my boba episode, my what is. I learned so much. And unfortunately, I learned that it's just really not good for you at all. The healthiest thing in boba tea is the actual tea, if there is any.
Yeah.
Not anything they add to it.
I usually when I go to the boba stores, I usually just get like aloe. Have you tried aloe bits? They're so good. So refreshing. I usually get like a really strong oolong done milk style, and then I get the little aloe chunks in it. Amanda knows what I'm talking about, right, Amanda?
Yeah, Beverly, that's the one with the bubbles and the usually tapioca as an additive, although it's not a requirement.
Yeah.
My favorite place in Los Angeles to do boba is Tea Pop. They're amazing.
They are good. I love their kombuchas.
Yeah, they're really, really good. They're doing some really incredible things, and the whole place is just aesthetic as hell.
Yes.
Amanda likes aloe, and yes, Beverly, bubble. We say boba because it's
the slang.
It's the slang term. It's also actually the Taiwanese term for the beverage, and in California, there's a high enough population that it's just kind of the norm for that, but it is bubble tea. And yes, it's very polarizing. Some people do not like having to chew their drinks.
Yes.
Has there been a tea blend that you thought was just the worst tea you've ever had?
Ooh.
I mean, like, I'm a picky tea person. In general, this is going to sound terrible, but I hate matcha. I can't do it. Any matcha, even the really good, really expensive ceremonial stuff, I can't do it. It tastes like I'm drinking lawn clippings. I just, and that's not anyone's fault. That's just my palate, you know?
I would have to say I have a love-hate with it. Like, I really loved it to begin with, but I tried they called it a caramel popcorn, and it was a genmatcha with caramel on top of it. So it tasted like caramel, like kettle corn. But then while you were drinking it, you're like, I really don't want to be drinking kettle corn.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Caramel flavors in tea, I really struggle with because it can just be too sweet, too strong. Let's see. I would love for you two to go tea party in places in different parts of LA.
We can do that.
Yeah.
I just went, actually.
I know. And we didn't record any of it. I've been wanting to. I did a trip with my friend Rachel, aka the Junie Bird, and we went to Bird Pick Tea, but that location has since closed down, and they are no longer in Pasadena, close to me, which makes me sad.
But I'm hooking her up with the new location, so I do plan on taking her there.
Yeah. So I mean, we already have a mission to explore different tea places together, so I guess maybe we should film it.
I mean, we shouldn't. I mean, I can't go into a lot of detail, but we are doing something very exciting tomorrow.
We are doing something exciting tomorrow, but we definitely cannot film in there.
Yeah, we can't film in there.
It's like trade secret central. Like, the fact that they're letting her bring Jacob and I is like a big deal. So we can't show you, but it's a very super secret, super exciting place. Almost everyone in chat doesn't like matcha as well, which is very
That's
funny.
Hilarious.
Oh, I'm glad you like the episode with the Junie bird. Yeah,
Aw.
she's lovely. You better or I'll get you.
Oh no.
Mary, you and I have that in common. I don't like vanilla or caramel because they're just too sweet and they can really ruin a flavor. Yeah, I feel
Yes.
Victoria, we have like the same palate. You don't like matcha, you don't like overly strong caramely flavors.
Mhm.
But yeah, we're going to a secret place tomorrow.
No, like I'm very picky with the vanilla that goes into my tea too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because vanilla, there's one particular brand that I won't shout out because I do like some of their other teas, but they do this vanilla black tea and it is just I can't do it. I do like the Harney vanilla black tea because that one, it's not overly sweet and it's really lovely.
I think it's just like we were talking earlier, it's that nice hit between botanic and essential oils.
Yeah, totally.
So I mean, like I always have like breaks of vanilla bean pod in my tea, so that definitely helps carry that flavor without the
it's the balance between
Yeah.
the aroma and the flavor for sure.
Yeah.
So friends that are watching live, I do want to ask you if Harney's tea is super delish.
They're fabulous.
There is a taste test coming up because you're the live fam. Next Tuesday episode, Jacob and I taste their Golden Monkey. It's kind of like a Golden Monkey flight of tea, their Golden Monkey sampler from Harney that they released. And it is some epic tea, y'all. So Jacob's coming back on the channel. Hooray!
Yay!
And he and I are doing a taste test that is launching not this Tuesday because that's cold brew, but next Tuesday. So get excited for that. Yay, Jacob. So yes, I wanted to ask everybody that is watching live right now, if we were to launch one tea from the Miss Mary Lou collection in a full size, what would you want what tea would you want to see? Either the Morning Rose Garden, the Midday Citrus Embers, or the Hobbits' Fairy Fields. Your best friend gave you a Downton Abbey tea as a Christmas present, and it was an Earl Grey, and you were super excited, but it was mixed with vanilla. That's a bummer. Here, let me go. So y'all brainstorm, what tea would you want to see in a full size if we launched one? Okay. See, everyone is split on their favorites.
Yeah.
I gotta get my charger.
Okay.
I didn't think of that. Hi, buddies.
Ooh. Yeah, it's pretty split. Or we could just do all three according to Beverly.
That's what my gut says.
One for each.
That's also a lot more.
Yeah.
I mean, it could also be, we could just order smaller-ish quantities.
I mean, we
of
could
each
do
and see
all.
what sells better.
Yeah, we could do all three, but it would be. I'm just worried it would sell out again with that small of a quantity.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Oh, we have another vote for your blend.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
I had to plug in my laptop. And you love the sampler packs.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, great.
I mean, because I really like the tin idea, especially with the holidays coming up, because nobody wants to be stuck with like one blend that they kind of like.
Yeah, and I think the sampler pack of my collection and then the potential of being able to make your own sampler pack, I think is a brilliant idea. Yeah, I was thinking, that's what I'm thinking, Beverly.
We're thinking of working towards that.
Yeah. That's like goals would be to be able to have a full-size option of it somehow. But it's like, do we just launch one? Do we launch all of them?
Yeah.
Because doing the small batches, obviously it's sold out really fast.
Oh, I have a question
and
for
candles.
your viewers.
Of course. Yeah, go ahead.
Candles. So, Tea Spectral is mainly blended teas, I'm sure. Well, they're all blended. So I was thinking, would you guys appreciate a like quality essential collection? Like just green tea or just Earl Grey or just Darjeeling?
I would say yes. Like the Essentials collection or like the classics. You can name them after different classic movie stars or something. Or I would definitely be All for that. Can I bring you back my tins to refill for a discount?
I mean, that would be really cool.
That would be really cool.
I mean, if we do more soiree events, I could definitely have like loose teas at the table and you could get a discount refilling them. That'd be kind of cool.
That's a great idea.
Yeah.
So, Amanda, I want to say yes. If you bring me
Yes.
your teas, we'll work something out so you can get a discount for a refill when they are back in stock.
Yeah.
Beverly, love the essentials. Victoria, great idea.
Okay.
Amanda, love the essentials. Beverly, great idea. Yeah. So,
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right. So definitely some kind of essentials, classic basics
Okay.
collection.
I was just wondering because, there's so many, like we just had the Spectral Tea Co in. And that's what they specialize in is just those essential like teas, which
Mhm.
they're great at doing.
Because I think because your teas are the bases that you use, the actual teas are such good quality.
Mhm.
Like I said, they don't oversteep, which is bananas. You don't find that in teas. The bases they're just so good, and the integrity is there. I think they would be wonderful as standalone.
Okay.
Because sometimes you don't want to blend. Sometimes you just want English breakfast.
I was looking into a Scottish breakfast.
I love
actually.
Scottish breakfast.
I love it too.
I love Scottish
Yeah.
breakfast. I don't know what this is. This is like
I don't know. That's the Scottish breakfast.
that's the
monster.
Scottish breakfast monster.
Yeah.
Scottish breakfast. Everybody chant. Scottish breakfast. Everybody
Yeah, because you
chant.
don't see too much of it,
No.
especially here.
You know who does have it?
Mm.
Frickin' coffee bean and tea
Yes.
leaf.
Okay. And I mean, it's not as.
That's ASL for
yeah.
Scottish breakfast. Yeah. English, Irish, Scottish. What's the difference? Well, I did an episode that was the difference between English and Irish.
Mhm.
So it had to do with kind of which countries England had conquered during that time.
Well, not only that, from what I've learned from when I was getting my licensing, is it also is based on the water, like the way the mineral water is in the water.
That's a huge thing. That's why you can't
Yeah.
get good bagels outside of New York City, because the tap water in New York
Really?
City. Oh yeah,
I did
absolutely.
not know that.
Because they're boiled. So the tap water in New York City is really good and really specific.
Mhm.
So that's why the best bagels come out of New York.
Yeah. So what they were telling me when I was studying is the real difference is they actually made the teas based on the mineral count, so it just wouldn't be bitter or it wouldn't taste like flat. So they add a little bit more of a certain thing like Ceylon or Assam.
Right. Your
Yeah.
phone is reminding you to drink water. You have a cup of water right there.
Yes. Water apps are the best.
Yeah. Oh, doing a UK essentials like an Earl Grey, an Irish breakfast, and a Scottish breakfast.
We could work on that.
That's really good idea too.
yeah.
But yeah, some kind of essentials collection I think is really brilliant.
Yeah.
And then you get in those algorithms more,
There you
girl,
go.
when people are searching for Earl Grey.
Oh, like a UK? Yes,
Mhm.
definitely. I mean, I love Darjeeling. And
I'm just starting to get into it.
yeah, I introduced Mary and Jacob to Darjeeling the other day.
And Jacob loves it.
Yeah.
Because it's kind of like it's interesting when he tastes certain kinds of teas, especially in that family. He gets
Mhm.
kind of like a beer sort
That
of
makes
like
a lot of
flavor
sense.
palette
Like that
from it.
malty flavor.
Like a maltiness or whatever. Ooh, Beverly loves
Yes,
Darjeeling. Yeah.
First or second flush, my dear.
Oh, first or second flush. I know what my answer is. Actually, I don't, because I like both of them very much. Darjeeling has to be my next What Is episode, I think.
Okay.
Have I done a What Is this month? I don't think I have.
Oh, you better get on
I
it.
better do that.
So we better go pick up some Darjeeling. What are some Darjeelings you guys would like to see? in her video.
Yeah. Because I always like to drink whatever I'm talking about, with the exception of the matcha episode. I did not do that. What does Darjeeling taste like? I've never had that type of tea before.
So Darjeeling is specifically grown near the ocean to get that like sea salt hit in the back. But it's
definitely
famous,
more on the savory side.
Yeah, it's famous for like its savory. It's actually called the champagne of teas, Victoria, which is really cool. But based on the seasons, it changes entirely in flavor.
So generally with Darjeelings, you'll see either a first flush which is picked earlier in the season. It tends to be a little bit milder,
Like
a little
dewy.
bit sweeter.
Mhm.
Yeah, a little bit dewier. And then you have the second flush, which basically, like, to
It's
me,
more robust.
It has a lot of like just autumnal notes in it.
No,
like,
and then there's the autumnal.
oh,
pick.
there's
The
the
autumn-
actual
yeah.
autumnal pick.
Yeah.
Your Instagram live is going to end in a second.
Oh.
Bye, Instagram.
Bye.
We'll see you. Instagram is kicking us off. Thank
Oh.
you for watching. Mwah. Mwah. I'll drink whatever flush. It's all yummy.
Oh, there
from
you go.
Beverly. Yes.
Aw.
So yeah, definitely those more autumnal flavors kind of come out in the best way
Mhm.
when it's second or the autumnal pick. So
Mhm.
it kind of, yeah, the flavors just get stronger the longer the leaf is on the plant, which
Yeah.
makes a lot of sense.
And then there's different ways of preparing it too. Like they have the buds and parts of the twig or ground.
Mm-hmm.
It's a whole thing.
It's a whole thing.
Yeah.
For sure. Are there any more questions we want to ask our lovely humans?
We're coming into an hour.
Yeah, we're coming into about an hour, so we're probably going to wrap it up soon. So get in your last minute questions now. What are your thoughts on tea bags versus loose tea in a diffuser? Loose tea in a diffuser if you have to have it enclosed. For sure. Versus tea bags.
I mean,
it just gives them more room.
Yeah, I think it's also part of the experience. I don't know if you've noticed with Tea Spectral, but just the whole idea of seeing and
you're creating a moment.
Yeah. But I mean, it really depends on what's in the tea bag also.
Yeah. So like you can find some good stuff in, like, my favorite grocery store brand of tea that you usually see it in the grocery store in tea bag form are Numi teas.
Yes.
Yes. They're the quality of the tea is actually, it's really good. And you do just see it in a tea bag in the store, and I'm not mad at it because I still have tea bags around the house because I like convenience.
Harney does really good tea bags.
Harney does really good tea bags. Yeah, for sure. And with them, you can usually find their loose version and their tea bag version.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, loose tea when you can usually, but the thing is the diffusers, you have to be careful because like the little diffuser balls, they don't give the tea any room. So if you can do a loose tea in like a larger diffusing situation.
I like tea sacks. Like the ones we had on your collection.
Yeah, like the ones we have for the collection.
Yeah.
Study Geek says, I agree. It's more fun and more visually appealing for me to use loose tea so it tastes better.
Yes.
Yeah, psychology more.
Yes.
For sure. Oh, the triangle tea bags are nice because it gives them like the pyramid shaped tea bags.
Yeah.
Because it gives them a lot of space. A lot of the tea bags actually at Coffee Bean and Tea Leaf are like the tea pyramid kind of shape. Good answers. Thanks for answering my question. You guys are the best. Super sweet. I just absolutely enjoy seeing others enjoy tea as much as I do. Victoria, thank you.
More tea parties.
More tea parties coming in the future.
Awesome.
It would be really wonderful to like actually do episodes now that like you guys don't understand. Steph does not show her face in her brand.
Totally scared of the internets.
Yeah, she does not show her face ever. So this is like her premiere of the genius behind Tea Spectral. I mean, your teas do speak for themselves, but also like you're a lovely human. Thank you for debuting your visage to my viewers. Oh, Beverly says, Amanda says that you're beautiful, and Beverly says that you're so beautiful, more face out.
Okay.
She is. She's beautiful.
That means the world because I am totally scared.
Okay.
I'm frightened, but you guys have been a wonderful audience. So
yeah. Oh, thoughts on David's tea versus Pure Tea? I actually have never had either of those brands.
I've walked into a David's. I'd never bought anything.
I know David's is very popular on YouTube, but I've never actually tried it, so I can't answer that question.
Well, I know there is one. Maybe we could make that a video. Would you guys be interested in that?
Would you guys want us to go to a David's tea?
Yeah.
In our like tea adventure around LA series that has to happen?
Oh, just yes. Straight up yes. All right.
Okay, great.
We'll have to do that.
Thank you for showing us your beautiful face.
Oh,
Don't be
thank you.
scared. I'll get anyone that's mean. See, you got it. You got everyone.
Eugene's
has got
hiding
your
in the
back.
corner. He'll just
Yeah.
digitally pulverize you.
There's one in Culver City, says Amanda. There's a
Oh, we
David's
should
Tea in
check
Culver
that
City.
out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so we should absolutely. We'll add it to the list.
Yeah.
The list of places. We'll do like
know what?
a
DM
gems of LA.
Yeah, or DM any of us if you have any suggestions.
Yeah, absolutely. If there's
Yeah.
anywhere that you want to see. But yeah, that's what we should call it. We should call it like a hidden gems of Los Angeles.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Okay.
All right.
So thank you for answering our questions. We really wanted some feedback on the collection.
Yeah,
Next step.
You guys have been wonderful.
You're so
They've
wonderful.
been so
We are
wonderful.
looking into
Thank you.
candles. So,
Yes, we'll
and
work that out.
I'm launching full sizes somehow. Yeah, Tea Adventures Around LA. Totally.
Nice.
I do have the one episode with Bird Pick if you go to my channel from about a year ago. So,
Okay.
oh, you're welcome for
Yeah.
the fun live. Thank you for being here.
Yay.
Thank you for being such a wonderful
Yay.
group of humans. And yes, like comedians in cars, but with tea.
Okay.
Yeah. So last and most important of all, well, thank you to Steph of Tea Spectral for
Aw.
being here. It's been really wonderful. I love kind of
This was nice. It was
Yeah.
very energetic. Lots of good vibes.
lots of good. I
feeding
mean, we're
off of-
having a tea party.
Yeah.
Oh, you're welcome,
Aw.
guys. Thanks for being here. And
Yeah.
last and most important of all, okay, get your
can
finger
I do
out.
this?
Yep.
Okay.
I hope you have a wonderful day.
And I do the thumb up.
Yeah.
Oh, should we do the
Oh,
heart?
the heart.
We do this on our video.
on our video chats.
So
And I'll see you guys on Tuesday for the Cold Brew episode. Follow Tea Spectral on Instagram for all updates and everything. Grab some tiki now while
yes,
you can.
there's like, oh my goodness, there's
many
only a
bags
couple
left?
dozen.
a
left.
couple dozen left. Yeah, grab some tiki while you can.
It's a beautiful
It's
one.
beautiful and it's perfect for cold brewing in summer and all the things. She does not have a
I
YouTube channel,
don't.
but it's Tea Spectral on Instagram and also your blog,
The Tea Hauntier.
The Tea Hauntier. So
Mhm.
go ahead and check her out. I'm hoping to get her face on my channel a little bit more.
We'll work on it.
So yeah. No, you're
Great.
great. And we just launched a tea collection together,
yeah.
which just sold out. So we're trying to get a feel of next steps. So go to teaspectral.com. I'll put it
There we go.
in the chat there. I'll play some games for you. I miss you too, Amanda.
Aw.
We have some fun. I own Sagrada now, so the most exciting. All right, but we are going to go for real.
Okay.
So we love you guys. Thank you so much for joining us.
All right, take care,
Drink
everyone.
some tea for us.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.